Okay.
All right. Okay. Now I want you to look at this chart. Okay. I know the new video game came out last night because we have people missing today who stayed up all night. What video game was that? Grand Theft Auto. Okay. So say you are a video game person. There are a few ways that you can purchase the video game. Okay. You can have an online store. The price for that is usually a little bit more expensive. The delivery costs, these are the things that you are looking at as far as opportunity cost goes. It doesn't cost anything to deliver it. You download it in 5 minutes. Or the transaction time, which is how long it takes to put your credit card and stuff in there. I think this is optimistic, but say 5 minutes, and then it takes you 7 minutes to download. So this is $49.95. If you order your game out of a catalog, it's cheaper, $42.95. Plus you $3 for delivery, because they're going to mail it to your house, so that brings it up to $45.95. 10 minutes to order it. You probably have to wait a week before you get it. So if you're one of those people that needs to have it right now, this is not the way for you to go. And then finally, there's the big box store, which is like Best Buy. Usually cheaper. Okay? But you do need to drive there, so say it costs you $4 or $5 in gas. An hour, to drive there, maybe drive home. And delivery time, there is none because you're picking it up yourself. So you have to decide as an individual, is it worth spending $15 more or $14 more to have it immediately? Or, would you rather just drive to the store when it comes out? Now, of course, it could be sold out by the time you get there or whatever. I'm definitely, if I want it right now person. But some people aren't. They can just order it and, pay less amount of money. And so these are all the different opportunity costs that individuals go through. Time, money, convenience, what are you giving up? Okay. So when you're talking about opportunity cost and utility, what you want is, there is a concept called marginal utility. And that means, if you added a little extra of something, how much more utility would that give you? You added one more, piece of pizza. The first piece gives you, you're starving. The first piece, oh gosh, it's just the greatest thing you ever tasted. The second piece is probably pretty good too. The third piece, and fourth, fifth gives you less. By the 10th piece, you actually could have negative utility by making you sick. So, every unit or extra thing you add, is it increasing your utility or, is it decreasing it? I mean, if you're starving, the first thing you eat is always so delicious. But, if you keep eating, it gets less and less satisfying. So whenever you see one additional unit of a good, they're talking about marginal. Okay? And then finally, there's the law of diminishing utility. Diminishing means the satisfaction is going down, which is as the quantity of a good is consumed, the more you consume, the less utility you're getting from it. I mean, if you go see a movie that you love, oh my gosh, the first time you see it, it's like awesome. Even if you watch the movie over and over and over again, it's just never as good as the first time.
Wait, what did you just say? Do you keep watching it? It's always better?
Well, I mean, it's not always better and better. The first time is always the best.
Yeah.
I mean, as here and there, but the first time you see it, it's just such a surprise, such a wonder, you know. And then after that, then you're just looking for stuff, you know. I do watch movies over and over. I know people who don't, but I do. But the first time you see a great movie,
Dark
you know,
Knight
is the
Rises.
best time.
The Dark Knight Rises, that is a great.
Okay. Now, the last thing we're going to talk about today is production possibilities frontier. If you look at if you break the words down, you know, production, that's how much you make. What are the possibilities of how much you can make? This is an economist's tool. And once again, because we're graphing something, it's only showing two things. Remember, we talked about the weakness of using graphs is that it only shows two things. So make sure if you see on a test it says two or more things, you know that that's not correct. It's only two. All right. So what we have here is a chart. How are we doing time-wise?
Almost 7 minutes.
All right. I'm going to show this, and then you have the chart right here, and I'm going to put up the numbers that you need to graph, okay? Okay, on your chart, or the numbers to graph are right there. Can you see me in the... So what you want to do is you want to take, you know, put your X, which we can put as snowboards. Can you move it over a little bit so that it can see me too? And then skis. Does it look all right without the light on it?
Yeah, looks okay.
Okay. And we're going to graph this. So this is going to start at 0, 25,000, 40,000, 50,000. Okay? And then you're going to graph the skis, which would be 0, 20,000, 40,000, and 60,000. Okay. Now, what a production possibilities frontier shows you is if you took all the resources of a fictitious company or country, what could you make with it? Okay, in our country, we can only make two things, snowboards and skis. Okay? But if you make, the more snowboards you make, the less skis you can make because you're using all your resources. So there's trade-offs there, okay? So if you make 50,000 snowboards, you can only make 0 skis. If you make 40,000, you can only make 20,000 skis. 25,000 snowboards, 40,000 skis, 0 snowboards, you can make 60,000 skis. Okay?
Put it back on the smartboard.
No. Okay, so we drew our chart here, and what we're going to do is we're going to graph this. So we're going to go here, here, here. Okay, everybody do that? So it looks kind of like that. I mean, that's not the greatest one I know, but not bad. So this is our production possibilities frontier. So if you are on the line here, that means you are using every resource your country has. You're being super efficient. No waste. All right? You can also make anywhere under here, you know, it's just you're not using all your resources. You're not an efficient country. So anywhere from the line down, you can make. On the line, you're super efficient. Under the line, you're not. Any point out here, this is a very good marker, is not possible because you're past the production possibilities frontier. Okay. Want to get that? How many minutes is that?
Oh crap.